Tim Labonte here, and we are in the test kitchen where we're going to prepare a surf and turf for you. A ribeye with lobster and grilled corn. We're going to do a cream corn actually. The ribeye we're going to season with something a little more unique, Za'atar, which is a mixture of dry thyme, oregano, sesame seeds, and sumac, which will give it an interesting twist. We definitely want to season our ribeye, so we're just going to go with salt. Don't be shy with the salt or the pepper. Now we're going to season it with Za'atar as well. This is a very herbaceous blend which has sesame seeds as well. There's thyme and oregano and a little sumac. Sumac is a little citric, so it'll hold well for the ribeye. I'm going to pat that in just to make sure it adheres to the steak. And it's ready for the grill. So another thing we're going to add to this dish, which I think will definitely help it out as far as the flavor profile and add some fresh, vibrant color to it, is some grilled scallions. We're going to put it right beside the ribeye. Just let it hang out with its partner here. Ribeye is hands down my favorite cut of meat. Don't get me wrong, I love a good filet mignon, but I don't really feel that the fat content is proportioned to the meat, which kind of ends up drying it out if it's not cooked properly. Whereas a ribeye, it's got that perfect, in my opinion, perfect proportion of fat to meat. And the fat on a ribeye, the thing that I love about it is it's 100% edible. It's like beef butter. Okay, so I'm going to say that the steak is approaching the done phase. So while our steak is resting for 5 to 10 minutes, we're going to move forward, and that'll give us an ample opportunity to make some grilled cream corn with lobster, which is going to complete this dish and make it a surf and turf. Sliced garlic, diced red onion, grilled corn that was grilled on the cob and then cut from the cob. With the cobs, I made corn stock, sour cream, heavy cream, lemon, and then over here we have oil blend for cooking, and then some cream sherry to deglaze our pan. So we're going to start the saute process by heating up a pan, and when sauteing I like to make sure that the pan is hot. First thing, add a little fat to our pan, as much as I would like to add the beef butter. That's resting right now. So we're going to use some oil blend. Allow that to heat up, and we're going to add, I'd say, about 3 cloves of shaved garlic, a couple tablespoons of diced red onion, and give that a little bit of time to absorb some of the oil and become a little translucent, building the flavors. We're going to add corn. And this is fresh corn that was on the cob. What I did is I seasoned it with oil, salt, and pepper, and I grilled it just to get some of the char color and flavor to the corn. It'll really make a difference in this dish. It'll bring the summer experience and flavor to your plate. So again, the corn is already cooked, so we're just heating up at this point. So we're turning this corn into a cream corn dish. So to do that, we're going to add 2 things almost simultaneously, so be quick. This is cream sherry in place of wine. Make sure you stand back and watch out for your hair. And then a little bit of cream. Now, because there's probably only about a ½ ounce of cream, it's not really going to take long for it to reduce. And essentially this is going to be part of your vegetable, and it's going to become your sauce as well. So you don't want it to reduce too much. You want it to be a little bit on the saucy side. This is going to need a little bit of citrus. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of lemon juice. I've actually just cut a slit in the lemon. It's not a magic lemon. And that should be plenty right there. So we're going to use the residual heat from the corn to heat our lobster up. Just going to let it sit on the bottom. And the heat from the corn is heating our lobster. 2 other ingredients we're going to fold in is about a tablespoon of sour cream. And you can fold it in, or you can do the old fancy saute pan toss. And then we're just going to season it with a little salt. One thing I like to do to finish this off, and it adds that extra corn flavor punch, is to add just a little bit of cornstalk. So that's really going to intensify the corn flavor. Alright, so our steak is rested, our lobster cream corn is ready, so we're just going to move forward and plate it. I'm just going to put the whole steak on there. It's totally up to you, restaurant setting, however you're presenting it, you can slice it. You know, I'm a fork and knife kind of guy, so we'll keep it that way. And top it with some of the cream and corn. We're going to reserve the lobster for now, and we're going to top it with the lobster. To make it pretty, garnish it with a claw, maybe a little bit more of the cream corn sauce. Lastly, we're going to garnish with the grilled scallions, and then we're going to finish this one with some smoked sea salt, just to give it a little sea salt crunch. And the secret ingredient is baked Parmesan cheese, just to give it a little crunch. And there you have it. Za'atar grilled ribeye with lobster cream corn. Enjoy.